mächtigen Ringens. Das ist die Realität, der wir uns heute stellen müssen.
Hello Battlefield community, this is True Weapons Battlefield and I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. In today's video I would like to talk about 5 vehicles that I would like to see in the next Battlefield title if it takes place in 2030. Now these are off the top of my head. I've done a lot of research for these vehicles, so let's begin. The first one that I would like to see is the active denial system, which is the ADS. This thing is pretty cool. Apparently it has a radar dish that has mounted to a truck, and it is actually a heat ray that emits radiation from the radar dish, and what it does is that it mimics your skin burning. So how could this be used on the battlefield? Well, this can be used as a deterrent. In real life it is used for crowd control and riots. It was actually used in Afghanistan, and it could be used as a deterrent to disorient enemies as you're driving along. And if you stay in if you stay in it too long, it could actually kill you. The second vehicle that I would like to show you guys is the Patriota AMV XP. This thing is the modular design of this armored vehicle, which allows it to be filled with different weapons, sensors, and turrets, or communication systems based on its needs. So this thing is basically like the next generation of light armored tanks, and you can have a 50 caliber gun on the top, or you can switch it out for a light tank shell to shoot out like tank rounds, which is pretty interesting. That would be really interesting to see in the next Battlefield title if it does take place in 2030. The next vehicle that I would like to talk to you guys about is the Ground X vehicle. This is actually developed by DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. This thing has been awarded, and it's called the Ground X. This new vehicle departure from the traditional tank, which is providing less useful in combat due to its size and limited mobility. This is something for Battlefield, and I hope that this is going to be in the game, especially if the maps are going to be as big as they say they are. The thing with these is that they're light and they're very, very, very fast. So imagine having 2 or 3 of your guys, maybe even 4, hopping into this thing and just traversing at a high rate of speed, traversing the map as big as these maps might be. So I think that this will be a good vehicle. They're gonna be really quick and very hard to hit. We'll see how this goes if it does decide to come in the game. Now the next one I would like to talk about is the ACV, is the Amphibious Combat Vehicle. The United States Marine Corps is currently developing a next generation high-speed assault vehicle that can transition from water to ground without a pause. The ACV will be able to transport 17 Marines at a speed of at least 9 miles per hour and up to waves up to 3 feet high. It'll also be able to engage similar enemy vehicles from a standoff distance. The ACV is scheduled to launch into the military by 2023. This is actually pretty interesting. It has a drop door, so they can just drop the door and just have everybody, run towards it. And there's a little bar right up there, and I wonder if you can actually put like a 50 caliber gun on the top, remote controlled of course, or anything else in between that. So I can't wait to see this. And it also has 2 lights there. So this is it is a land vehicle, but it is actually a sea vehicle, and this is the only sea vehicle that I found, so please bear with me. And the last but not least, this is the one vehicle that I think that will come to the next game if it is based in 2030. It is called the PL1 Tank, and with its advanced stealth technology, the polished made out PL1 appears to be the ultimate tank of the future. As many targeting sensors total rely on infrared technology, the PL1 has a temperature-controlled wafers covering its exterior that allows the tank to match the infrared signatures of its surroundings. So that means if you have an IR sensor and you try to see this thing, you can't see it. and that's pretty interesting. Now, do I think that will work in a Battlefield game? Absolutely not. But the outside looks pretty cool, and I don't see it hovering. I don't see hover tanks or anything. This is 2030 that we're talking about. So I think that is going to be like this. It's going to look like this. It's a pretty interesting tank, and I can guarantee you that this is probably going to be the closest thing that we would actually get to a real life Battlefield 2030 game right here. Is this tank right here? So, what do you all think? Leave comments down below. What you all think about the vehicles that I just mentioned, and what type of vehicles do you want to see in the next Battlefield title if it was set in 2030? Please like and subscribe, and the Battlefield is waiting for you.